What's up guys? Okay, so for today's video, we are going to be going over how to pack for over a month of travel in one suitcase, what you need to bring. I am giving you a ton of tips and tricks on traveling, packing tips, things you need to know. So if you guys want to see that, just keep watching the video. My tape-in extensions are back. I worked with a Vancouver hairstylist, Veronica Gnome's hair, and I got my tape-in extensions back in. And the hair is done. Thanks guys. Look at the team. Let's just get packing. Okay, so right now I'm just laying out all my clothes, and I feel like that's the easiest way to figure out how much stuff you're actually bringing instead of putting it into your suitcase first, because the problem I run into when I do that is I end up packing everything I own, and then I'm like, you know what, I don't need this, and then you just have to go back and unpack it all. So if you lay it out in order of everything, pants, shirts, you'll be able to clearly see all the outfits you can make from everything that you're bringing. Packing tips with Laura. So another thing that I can recommend is going to, I got these at Walmart, you can go to Target, picking up something like this, because if you try and bring full-size things in your suitcase, it's honestly going to make it really heavy. So what I'm going to be doing is taking my handy dandy, I bought this thing that looks like a light bulb, and it's just like a little squeeze bottle, and I will be putting some of this in here because I'll probably only use it like once a week, I'm thinking, so I honestly don't need that much. Wow, this actually fits a lot of product. So then I have my purple little shampoo thing in here, and it's way lighter than this, which is nice and tiny. So if you go somewhere Southeast Asia, most places on that side of the world, the voltage is different than your home country if you're from Canada or the States or anything in that hemisphere. So basically, you need to look at your hair curling wands, your straighteners, and check the voltage. So this one, for example, says 120V, which means if you try and plug it in somewhere where it's a 220 voltage, it's not gonna actually explode, but it will smoke and make a weird noise. I have many times almost started fires. When I actually was in London, I plugged in something, I just wasn't thinking, it was late at night, we'd gotten off a flight, plugged in my straightener, all of a sudden there was like this spark, all of the power went out in the whole place we were staying at. So that is something to be very conscious of. A lot of curling wands do have dual voltage, so if you just look on the inside, as you guys can see right there how it says 110 to 240 voltage. Basically, if it says that, that means that you can use it where the voltage is higher, but you don't want to use it on the highest temperature, because I find it does, like, it still goes a bit hotter than it should. Another tip that I have is to go onto your computer right at the 24-hour check-in mark of your flight and check into your flight, because you won't actually get an email to check in until around like the 23rd hour mark. 23 hours until your flight. Just a little tip, if you want to select a seat or change your seat. You're sitting on all of my clothes that I have to bring, and I'm gonna have cat hair and I have cat allergies. Oh, Muffin. Okay, so I've successfully laid everything out. I'm going to be going over what exactly I'm bringing. One thing to keep in mind is I do overpack a bit on trips, because I usually go on these trips for the sole purpose of shooting content, meaning I need to have a lot of outfits and different looks. So if you're an Instagrammer, take note. If you want to take a lot of Instagram photos, it is better to bring a few more options than not. Obviously, if you're just like an everyday traveler, you can probably cut this down by a bunch, but I'll be going all over all of that. Okay, so basically, as you can see here, my socks are not matching. This is really unfortunate. I have just laid everything out right here. This kind of looks like a giant mess, but we'll be diving into what exactly this all is. So in this little corner over here, I have all of my dresses, and so I am bringing 8 dresses. This is honestly probably a little bit excessive. If you were just going traveling for a month, only bring about like 4 or so. If you're taking Instagram photos, obviously the more dresses the better. You can buy some there as well, so keep that in mind. And then I have 2 little wrap skirts right here. This is a short skirt. This is actually a piece of fabric. I'm going to be showing you guys a little DIY in a sec you can do with it. These 2 things right here are just cover up, or little very light cardigans. You guys probably saw these in my Dubai vlogs. And then over here I have some rompers. So I am bringing 4 rompers, and that's like a pretty good amount. And then I have 4 pairs of jean shorts. Love jean shorts. I basically wear them every single day. Moving on to pants, I have 3 pairs of like loose flowy pants that look good in photos. They're comfy, they're pretty light. And that's like a pretty good amount. Plus 2 these types of pants you can easily buy when you're in places like Bali because they have them everywhere. As for shirts, I'm bringing a bunch of little shirts and kind of like crop tops like this. These are really easy to pack. They're light. They go with jean shorts. They go with pants like that. I have a black and a white one, also a red one, and then I have just like little loose white shirts like this. Lots of flowy tops. I do have a few t-shirts as well, and these are really great just for wearing with jean shorts or if you're just going out to grab a quick bite to eat. Don't need to look too fashionable. I have like a loose crop top here, just a plain black tank top. And then I also, another little trick is to just buy scarves, and then what you can do, let me show you. I picked these little scarves up for $3, and you might be like, oh, that's a fun little scarf. What you can actually do is you can tie this into a shirt. You can also tie it into a headscarf. It's a really great way if you want just like something light. It could be a prop in a video if you're making a video, and you basically just go like this and you tie it around your body. And with like jean shorts, this actually looks really cute. You can also then take it and tie it into a little head wrap that you can be really cute, fashionable, right? Multi-purpose. This is turning into a hacks video. Who would have thought? So I bought this in this fun little peach color and also in blue. And I actually already have one in this little print, and you can find these at like any sort of store. I think I picked some of these up at like Target. A really easy alternative to like a cheap, trendy looking piece of clothing. Another thing that I do with this, I actually did this when I was in Costa Rica. You can tie it around your body like that and take a neat photo in it. Dun, dun, dun. It's like a little see-through, so I wouldn't recommend necessarily wearing it out in public, but as a sarong or a wrap. And this was like under $10, so there you go. Another tip I want to show you guys, which I'm actually like stoked about. Okay, so basically I bought this fabric like ages ago for a DIY, and I absolutely love wrap skirts and just like wraps in general. I think they're so handy because you can wear them a bunch of different ways. What I'm actually going to be doing is turning it into a fun little wrap skirt that we can just tie around, don't mind my sweatpants, tie around our body like this. If you have any extra fabric laying around the house, or if you guys ever like wander into a fabric store, I don't know why you would be doing that, but if you happen to wander into a fabric store for some unknown reason and see a cute pattern that you like, I feel like this is like a weird infomercial, you can make your own sarong tie wrap skirt thing. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you guys how I'm going to cut this. Basically, I'm just going to take this piece of fabric, I'm going to measure it so it's gonna sit kind of around my waist. Then I can just tie it. We'll leave a little bit of extra. It'll be like here. Okay, so we're gonna cut it on this line. Also guys, I know you can't really see me, but I'm wanting to do a Q&A, including in these vlogs where you guys can leave questions on my videos, and then I will answer them in the following vlog. Put your username in my video if you guys want that. Leave a question down below. It can be travel, beauty, life. This is like, okay, the strangest little position to have heart-to-heart talk in, but I just want to say a huge thank you for your outpouring support on my breakup video, because I just like was not expecting so many supportive and nice comments, and honestly it meant the world to me. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. Okay, I keep almost cutting the clothes underneath this. Oh my gosh, guys, we're gonna make the cutest outfit with this. This can be a shirt. Did somebody say crafty? Guys, I'm going to show you how to make a DIY outfit in like literally 2 seconds. If you're going somewhere and you're like, well, I don't have any money to buy new clothes, don't worry guys, you can buy a $10 piece of fabric and have a whole new wardrobe. I actually feel like I need to try on this whole like look I've created for you guys so you can actually see what this looks like. So 1 second. I don't want to completely toot my own horn, but we did just create this masterpiece out of nothing. So obviously if you wore this with a bathing suit, you could have the high slit. If you just stick a little safety pin right in here though, it actually makes a really cute skirt. Depending how high you want the slit, totally up to you if you want to be a little more risque. And then what I did with the top fabric is I literally just tied it in the back like this, and this looks like a set that you'd like buy for like $100. Well, okay, maybe not that much, but like one of those like sabo skirt or like that kind of thing. Anyways, let's continue on this packing haul. I don't know how I ended up in a DIY fashion outfit, but you know what, that's okay. I told you guys I was gonna incorporate fashion into my travel videos, and there you go. Also, you guys may have noticed I bought a little tripod for this guy, and so I can stand it up in different places. This is the Manfrotto tripod, and it's so handy. I will link this down below if you guys are a vlogger and need something, because I highly recommend this. So to continue going over, so we have those little scarf things. And then I have some bathing suits. This pile of stuff is actually just like random shorts and like some workout stuff. These kind of shorts are really great for days where you're going out and like do waterfall hikes or stuff like that, where basically you'll have a wet bathing suit. I personally don't like to put on like jean shorts or like a nice dress after I have a wet bathing suit. It just like makes me feel uncomfortable. So I do like to bring just like loose pairs of shorts. And then these also kind of multitask on days where if you have like a travel day or you have to go on a boat and just don't want to wreck like your good clothes, or if you want to work out, be that brave person who works out in 100% humidity. I will be doing workout videos in Bali because I need to just stay on that grind. Okay, next I want to go over accessories, hats, what to bring, what not to bring. Honestly, it's your personal style, whatever you feel like you'd maybe normally wear at home and you couldn't live without while traveling. Obviously, try and keep it to a bit of a minimum. These are kind of my two go-to hats because I've been obsessed with them and I think they look good in photos. And so I'll usually bring 2 hats. I'm also bring like a ball cap. I really like having that with me just for travel days, that kind of thing. Usually I'll wear it on the plane. And then I will bring like a little cute purse. This is like a little backpack thing, a little more fashionable probably than you need to bring, but my thinking is that I will take a photo in it, or any night that like going out to like a bar or something like that. I'm also just gonna bring this little bag with me here. It's a bit of a statement piece, but it's handy, has like a thing that closes so I won't lose my money. One thing, obviously I have my backpack with me that has like my laptop, and I'll put my camera in there and stuff, and I'll bring it with me on the plane, but I really like having a backpack like this just for day trips. I have brought this to many countries with me. It's really nice because it has like a back thing that you can put your laptop in, and a bunch of little pockets and zippers and all that stuff. And then as terms of bathing suits, I would probably suggest to bring anywhere from like 4 to 6 bikinis. If you're traveling for over a month, like, I mean, I would want to say 7 bikinis. Some people would say, okay, that's way too many, but I also do like to change things up. So as for makeup, I get this question a lot. What should you bring for makeup? Honestly, a lot of these countries, it is extremely hot, and so you don't need to bring that much makeup. I would recommend bringing like a BB cream or just like a lighter foundation with SPF ideally. Then I will bring some powder because my face gets really sweaty. And usually will only wear makeup. I mean, when I was normally traveling before, like when we go out at night, usually you're tanned and like your skin looks nice. Then obviously mascara and like a little bit of lip gloss. And I honestly think that's all you need to bring. If you do like to wear more makeup, obviously bring your usual like bronzer, blush, eyebrows. It really comes up to personal preference at that point. So yeah, that's my little makeup bag that I bring right here. Obviously, other essentials, I will bring makeup wipes, tooth floss, nipple covers. These are great because in like light dresses and that kind of thing, it's kind of nice not to wear a bra. Sunscreen is the most important thing. I do bring like a tanning oil. I will bring like a small mini hairspray. This kind of stuff you can pick up at like Target. Lots of travel sizes. Definitely recommend that. I have a razor. I have some perfume because you gotta smell good. And then I also will bring, what will I bring? I'll bring some medicine. And so, I mean, when I first went traveling, I literally brought like a pharmacy with me, and I realized that wasn't really necessary. Usually I'll just bring some Advil. I actually have Cipro, which basically if you ever get an infection or anything, it like kills the virus inside of you, which sounds intense. I mean, you can go and get precautionary medicine, which if you feel like you're gonna be prone to something or like are worried and it gives you peace of mind, totally do it. I usually just bring the bare minimum. I will bring band-aids sometimes. Not usually. I mean, the more trips I go on, the less I bring, because I'm like, I'll be fine until something horrible happens, knock on wood, and then I'll be like, I wish I had my pharmacy with me. So in Canada we call it gravel. It's technically this, but basically it helps with motion sickness. And if you're anyone who, if you're in a car or a bus and you start to feel a little queasy, I literally get the worst motion sickness. I would highly recommend picking this up from your pharmacy. Lifesaver. That is kind of like the essentials that I bring. I often always get asked like, what shots do you need to get? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really know. I know I'm up to date on everything I need to have, but in terms of getting extra stuff, just go into like a travel clinic. Usually they will tell you what you need, and then they'll kind of try and upsell you on stuff that like you could get. But a lot of times you have to remember also too, they are a business, so like just do some research and know like what you really need to get. And then obviously if you're worried, you can get more stuff, but sometimes it's not necessary and they do try and upsell you, so just note that. We forgot one thing. Underwear. How many pairs of underwear should I bring? honestly bring as many as you can, because if you think about it, you can rewear your clothes like a bunch of times and you don't have to do laundry, whereas when you run out of underwear you need to do laundry. And so I like to bring an excessive amount. Laundry is another question. How do you do laundry? Can I wash my clothes? You can buy these little like sink packet things that I brought the first time when I was like backpacking, but I just decide now to just pay someone to do it because it's usually really cheap. The only thing you have to watch out for is sometimes they steal your nice clothes. I know that's happened to me before. That happened to my sister when she went to Africa this summer. All her like nice Lululemon stuff got stolen. Anyways, it's like a risk you do take with giving some of your laundry to do. But I'm gonna be putting this all into my suitcase. Okay, I completely forgot to mention pajamas. So basically I'll just bring like little sleep shorts like this. I'm probably gonna bring like 3 pairs of these, and then I also have like comfy kind of sweatpant like pants that I sleep in, a few t-shirts, and that usually will last me for the month. Okay guys, so I think that is everything that I'm gonna go over. I'm about to head to the airport. I need to shower, get ready, all that fun stuff. So, you know, let's do this.